Where's JD Bailey?
I don't know where he is.
He came through here. I saw him on the way out. Where is he?
He didn't come through here. You never saw him. He didn't come through. Get a grip.
Still no sign of him. I ain't seen him either. If you see him, let me know. Yeah, I would. We've got fucking worry about Aaron Blaze as well.
Aaron Blaze? I ain't even worried about that. Well, I've seen his stuff now.
Yeah, true. Worry is probably not the best choice of words. Still got to think about Aaron Blaze.
You mean JD Bailey?
And him.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it. JD Bailey just this kid who came up behind you this one time after you had a hard match.
Against a panda.
Well, he powerbombed you.
There is that. Plus, we've got no general manager.
Yeah. He did fuck all anyway. Unless he was behind the screen.
True. I mean, the only reason he was general manager in the first place is because he had to retire because he didn't know how to wrestle.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Listen. We're all good, mate. We are alright. I mean, I can say this is our yard. JD Bailey, yeah, a threat to us. Aaron Blaze, certainly isn't a threat to us.
JVM.
Ice Bubby, I mean, I'm yet to see him. Yeah.
What are you trying to get at that?
What I'm getting at is I want my rematch.
Alright. That's what Aaron wants.
See you again.
Go get ready.
El Giantoni on commentary, ladies and gentlemen, for the JTW Intercontinental Championship rematch between Zach Rowe and Joe Anthony. Obviously, Zach lost the Intercontinental Championship in the 2 out of 3 falls match to Joe Anthony. However, in that match, Zach gained a lot of respect for Joe Anthony, and these two appear to be coexisting recently. Obviously, we got the JTW war against YBW and Aaron Blaze. So that's what's bringing Joe and Zach together, knowing that they are fighting for the same cause, to defend the JTW name. However, Zach does want his rematch, and out of respect, these two organised it like men. Anthony's got a lot to worry about. He's got to watch out for JD Bailey. He's got to think about what Aaron Blaze is going to do next. He's got to think about who's challenging. Zach Rowe's not one to be looked over at all. Obviously, Zach's done everything in JTW, Mr. Money in the Bank, World Heavyweight Champion twice, Intercontinental Champion once, Royal Rumble winner. Started things off with a handshake. We're going for a test of strength early on. Much more respectful way to start a wrestling bout. Anthony and Zach going for a test of strength, and Zach overpowering Anthony, putting him down on the mat to cover. 1, 2. Anthony gets his shoulder up, and Zach puts him down. 1, 2, and Anthony gets up again. Anthony pulling himself to his feet, breaking the lock and pulling him into a collar and elbow tie-up. Joe Anthony now got the collar and elbow, but Zach got the wrist lock in. Anthony reverses it, elbows down into a side headlock. Zach pulling him down to the ground. Got that underhooked, trying to get him in. Zach getting out of it, reversing into a hammerlock. Anthony's in that hammerlock. Anthony into a headlock again. But Zach pushes him off of the ring post. These two know each other so well. So much chemistry. They're locking up again. Zach bounced him off the ropes. Oh! That clothesline nearly took Joe Anthony's head off. Sure, Anthony's feeling sore after that one. Zach going for a clothesline. Anthony rolls out of the way. Oh, enziguri to Zach. Taking down the challenger. No, Zach staying on his feet.
It's done.
And Anthony with a super kick connected to Zach Rowe, showing Aaron Blaze how the super kick is really done. Bouncing him off of the ropes. Leapfrog. Dropping down. Zach bouncing over, and Anthony with a drop kick.
First match in the snow.
The weather is not very good, ladies and gentlemen, in this match. Zack reversing it into a DDT. It's light rain, light snow, a mix of both. They're going to pull Anthony back up to his feet. And then second clothesline takes down the champion. Joe Anthony taken down again. Picking him up one more time. And another clothesline. Joe Anthony getting picked up for a third time. No, drops down, reverses it. And now Anthony just driven Zack Rowe's head straight into that ring post. Zack looked like he busted himself. Zack may have busted his chin open on that one. His head bounced straight off that ring post. Anthony with a suplex to the challenger. These two, as you noticed, aren't as hard hitting as they normally are. They're paying a lot more respect to each other in this match. Normally these two just go all out attacking, wanting to beat the living hell out of each other. They're trying to keep it traditional. Zack with a... got him up. Powerbomb connected. More grapples and chain. Not so many strikes. Zack picking Anthony up again by the hair. Bouncing him off of the rope. Oh, and Anthony with a V-trigger connected. Kicks him in the gut. And a second. Oh, V-trigger. You heard the click on that on Zack's jaw. You heard it go. That sucked. And Anthony's picking up the arms. And a third. Oh, V-trigger to the chin of Zack Rowe. That may have knocked him out cold. Anthony not making the cover.
As Aaron Blaze would say, this blood is what you call hardcore.
Yes, and Zack has been cut open a little bit. Not a lot of blood. And Zack with a spear connected out to the corner. Make the cover that you may have just won the championship. 1, 2. Anthony stays in it. Grabbing him by the hair. Zack locking the arms. Anthony can't defend himself. And Zack now, 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes to the face of Joe, 4 strikes to the face of Joe Anthony. Releases him. What's Zack gonna try now? Trying to recuperate himself, maybe. Picking him up. And Zack Rowe bouncing him off of the corner once more. Sling blade connected by the challenger. Anthony's down. Zack calling him up to his feet. Zack Rowe with a big Superman punch connected. Anthony may be down. Cover. 1, and Anthony kicks out at 1. Zack, you're going to have to do something more to keep Joe Anthony down. We know the Superman punch isn't very effective towards him. Obviously, the match these two had. Oh, and a second Superman punch. You heard Joe Anthony's jaw just click as the punch hit him straight in the face. Once again, Superman punches aren't very effective on Joe Anthony. We saw from the one arm tied behind his back match. Zack hit about 4 before putting him away. Zack hit the leg drop, but Joe Anthony kicked out of the leg drop. Anthony trying to recuperate himself. Rolling him up. Anthony's got the roll up. 1, 2, and Zack kicks out. That was a close one there. What's Anthony doing? Picking Zack up to his feet. And quickly bouncing off the ropes. This may be it. Curb stomp connected. Anthony just connected with the curb stomp. Not going to make a cover. Picking Zack up to his feet once more. That's a dead weight Anthony's carrying right there. Knee to the gut. Anthony bouncing off of the corner once again with a second curb stomp connected. Putting him down. Anthony also down. He may have left it too much time, having to drag Zack into the middle of the ring. Cover with 1, 2, and... oh, Zack kicked out. Wasted too much time there. And Zack with a drop kick, sending Anthony into the corner. And Zack with a... oh, vicious knee to the throat of Anthony. And a kick to the nose. This just has been back and forth like a tennis match this entire time. Anthony reversing, picking up. Zack on his shoulders, fireman's carry position, and a GTS connected. Zack still standing. Big trigger by Anthony. This time Zack drops down, make the cover. 1, 2, and Zack kicked out. Near fall after near fall this match. Both men must surely be getting agitated a bit. Zack now with a punch to the head. Anthony throws one right back. Zack with a second one. And Anthony with another one again. These two going back and forth with the strikes. And Anthony grabbing him by the head and a big pull back strike straight to the bridge of the nose of Zack Rowe, dropping him straight down. Anthony picking Zack up to his feet, got him, and a reverse DDT. Reverse DDT connected to Zack Rowe. Gonna pick him up again. What's Anthony trying for this time? Telling Zack to bring it. Zack going for a clothesline. Anthony ducks underneath. Caught him at World's End, connected by Joe Anthony. 1, 2, 3. Anthony still retains. He is still the JTW Intercontinental Champion. He has beaten Zack Rowe. Zack's rematch was a failure. But obviously the mutual respect these two share now. Zack bringing on the championship for Joe. Handshake between these two. Holding up the championship. Round of applause for Joe Anthony. Anthony's got something to say.
Me and Zack, we're still fighting. He's had his rematch. The better man won. This time round. We can't do that. We can't break this apart.
And Zack telling Aaron Blaze to suck it. Thank you for watching.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hit me harder that match. You didn't fucking me much lighter. Woo! Still feeling it.
That clothesline, man, that you hit on me nearly took my head off.
Do you know how many needle face I got?
True, but, you know. That was then. Rematch is over. Better man won tonight.
Yeah.
And now what?
Well, I guess now all there is to do is wait for an Aaron Blaze response. Most probably sitting at home, doing nothing, waiting for us to upload. Yeah, no.
I just want to say, Aaron Blaze. See, me and Zack are on the same page. It's a rarity, but we are. Bad B? I haven't heard from him in months, ever since I made him tap. But I'm telling you this for a fact. No matter how many times that we fight, no matter how many times that we want to kill each other, when it comes to protecting the JTW name, the whole roster's behind me. Who have you got behind you? The Bloodline, Ice Bobby, Javian, which, can I point out, would absolutely destroy you in real life. I could list, I don't have enough things to list off how many people I've got backing me. So if you really want to come to England this summer, if you really want to come to JTW, I suggest you bring a whole load of body armour, because you're going to be in a lot of pain. We'll see you in the next video.